Today we will be studying about three amending procedures of the Indian Constitution. The founding fathers in 1950, when they were in the process of making the Constitution, were very clear that this document is supposed to last for many generations in the coming future. Therefore, they were of this opinion that the Indian Constitution should have a provision by which people of the members of the parliament can make changes in the constitution as per the demand. So the first type of amending procedure is simple majority. Every democratic decision is considered to be a decision of the majority. If we have 10 people who have to decide a particular decision and 6 people agree to that decision, it means that that decision has been passed democratically. That is exactly the meaning of simple majority. No special procedure, just 50% plus 1 of the members of the people who are present. And if they say yes, it is in favor. If they say no, it means it is rejected. The second procedure is special majority. It has two conditions. The first condition is that when this proposal is being discussed in the House, at least half of the total strength of that House should be present and should be in favor of voting. The second condition is those who are actually taking part in the voting should constitute at least two-thirds of the members present at the time of voting. For example, if there are 550 members in Lok Sabha, as per the first condition, 275 members are supposed to be present and are supposed to be in favor of the proposed amendment in order to fulfill the first condition. Out of those 275, two-thirds should be supporting and voting in the process. That is the meaning of special majority. These two conditions have to be followed separately in both the houses, because for passing of an amendment bill, there is no provision of a joint session by the Constitution. Therefore, special majority has to be followed by both the houses separately. The third category is special majority and ratification of 50% of states. Special majority, as we know, consists of two conditions. So if those conditions are fulfilled by the parliament, then in the third procedure, the same amendment proposal is sent to states of the country. Now, those states will discuss in their respective legislature whether they approve the amendment or they reject the amendment. As soon as inputs from first 15 states come in, it is assumed by the parliament that whether states have agreed to the proposed amendment or have rejected the proposed agreement. As we know, Parliament is the law-making body of our country. And whenever the laws are being made in the Parliament, we follow a very simple procedure. 50% plus 1 members should say yes to the passing of a bill. Now, this is the method followed in the Parliament for passing any law or any ordinary law. And this is exactly the way the first method of our amending procedure is. So, it means we can say that the first amending procedure, simple majority, is simple majority is actually same as ordinary law in terms of its procedure. Simple majority, 50% plus 1 members should say yes. Ordinary law, 50% plus 1 should say yes to the law. As you can see in on your screen, this is the language which is being used in the Constitution for various provisions. For example, Article 2 states, Parliament may by law. Article 3 also says, Parliament may by law. Now this means that by law word means that the government in the parliament is following a simple majority rule to get any law passed. So in this way, the first amending procedure, simple majority, is exactly the same way in which parliament follows parliament passes the law. So, which article of the Indian Constitution talks about the amending procedures? So, it is Article 368 and it talks about two provisions. One is special majority, which we have already understood, and the second one is special majority and ratification of by 50% of the states. Article 368 also says that it is the Parliament only which can amend the Constitution. No other commission, no other organization in the country has been given the power to amend the Constitution. Whatever is being amended, it is either discussed in the Parliament or it is discussed in the state legislatures. We are not subjecting or we are not leaving the opportunity with the people to discuss the amendment proposal. It means we don't have referendum procedure at all in amending the constitution. And Article 368 also says President does not have the power to reject the amendment bill. President can reject on one or two occasions on the basis of his discretionary power, but President is not supposed to reject any amendment bill which is sent to him for approval and assent by the Parliament. Thank you.